Hello and welcome, caring Cancerians. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do your August tarot. Okay, still a lot happening in the heavens. Stick around if you haven't been here before. I'll do the tarot reading and then finish up with a psychic summary at the end. Maybe some channeling will come through. We never know what's going to come out of my mouth. Okay, so let's go to the board now and see what we can see. And I've already pre-shuffled these cards. Just brighten that up a little bit there. Okay, so looking at the beginning of August for you, dear Cancerians. Right, okay, I'm going with that card there, closing my eyes now. What do I see? I see a tree. Okay, this can be you or a family member because it's family tree. Anyone in your family tree. Okay, I've got a lot of grass around the tree at the bottom, which is growing prolifically. So this means that it's a time of growth and expansion. There's also some beautiful pink flowers here, some happiness coming through. It may be a fair while since you felt happy about anything, so there's actually a change. The door, there's a door here closing to the past now, and it's about moving forward, moving on. Okay, very interesting because this same card came out in the same position the first week of the month for gorgeous Geminis. So it's about socializing. August could be a more social month for you. You could be relaxing with friends. This one's a bit wasteful in the middle. This one's rather active and bright and happy. This one's a little bit more subdued and she thinks a lot and she understands a lot. It could be also to do with people that you work with. There could be some social event or some social aspect to this. The thing about threes, sometimes two get together and form a clique and just pay attention if that's happening in this case. Don't forget it, but it's all okay. There's no, no problem, as in no arguments or anything like that. But just ask yourself how much you can trust these people. Maybe you can only trust them to a certain extent, not fully. There's something going on here because they're all in the fish's mouth. So that's about subconscious forces coming up. So things are not as they seem, but you're likely to have a fun time and a good time if you do socialise with these people. Okay, second week of August for you. I've just got to go back to that. This can also be family members as well. Maybe you get together, there's a family event or something like that. Second week of August for caring Cancerians. Okay, going with that card, what do I see? I see the sky. Blue skies. Okay, big sky thinking, which is about expansion, growth, potential. There's a lot of potential here to do different things. Opportunities could sort of miraculously appear out of nowhere. I see a set of stairs. If they do appear, then you need to take action. Action steps. That's what stairs are about, taking action. I'm still very much getting the social feeling around the action. Okay, so this is a Page of Pentacles. This is probably suggesting that there's good news around your finances because Pentacles are all about the finances. And possessions, it's on the physical plane. It's also good if you've been doing something online and it hasn't become physical yet. So this could be, for example, a relationship. You've met somebody online. Middle of August would be a great time to meet this person in the physical, okay, face to face. But again, see this red here? Action needs to be taken. There's some things that are unknown about this and there are some things that are known, okay? So but it's a positive card, so even if you don't have all of the information, go ahead and find out. All right, third week of the month for caring Cancerians. What do we see? Closing my eyes now, I see a fish. That's always a sign of the subconscious. Actually, I'm having some wallpaper put in. I hope to do some renovations soon. And I've picked the wallpaper, it's got fish on it. It just happened, I think it was a sign. But what I'm seeing for you is a power plug, and it's going into the wall socket. So you could be feeling more energetic, more vital, more enlightened in some way. And we have the Fool tarot card. And this, again, sort of fits in with this, because at the end here I said, if you don't know, go ahead and find out. The same thing here, if you don't know, go ahead and find out, because it's about taking a risk and stepping out. You're on solid ground about something, but you're going to step off and see if you grow wings and fly. Now, there may be other people around you that don't like this and they're trying to stop you. See this little dog? And he's biting her on the back of the leg there, trying to slow her down. It's up to you whether you take on board what they say or not. You can be respectful and listen to what they say, but always follow your heart, because there are a lot of opportunities here. See, she's wearing green. She's taking the action, okay? There's a sense of adventure, a sense of happiness and achievement. Stepping off solid ground into the ocean, or that's the ocean down there, but is she going to fly? Is she going to step off there and fly, or is she going to step into the ocean and sink? And if you do sink into the ocean, you'll go down into your subconscious, and you may find buried treasure down there in the ocean sands. You just never know when you're dealing with the subconscious what you're going to find. But I do know that the universe smiles on people who take a risk. Yes, even if you fail, you learn. So failing doesn't necessarily mean that it's a mistake. Failing means that you have to tweak things, go back and re-examine. As long as that you're learning from these so-called mistakes, or even errors of judgment, as long as you're learning, it's okay. You're getting somewhere, you're moving, okay? The worst thing in the spiritual world is to be stagnant, okay? Alrighty, next one we've got is the Two of Swords. This is the last 10 days or so of August. Just be aware that there's some decisions to be made. You're going to be cutting something off. Every time you make a decision, you limit yourself in some way. And yes, we have to do that. We have to cut some things out because we're going down a different track because we made that decision. Just be aware that in the past, there's these reflections that are coming back from the past. So you make your decisions now based on your history. We all do this. This is normal. But just because it's happened in the past doesn't necessarily mean it will happen again in the future. If you've learnt from things that have happened in the past, then the world is your oyster. You can go out and take risks, okay? That's like saying, just because your first marriage fell apart for whatever reason, that the second one, the same thing's going to happen. Not necessarily, okay? So decisions made now could be influenced by past events, and there could be shadows of the past coming back, influencing you in some way. Now, looking at the last few days of the month, from the 28th to the 31st of August, Caring Cancerians, this one. Closing my eyes now. What do I see? I see an eagle rising. I see an eagle in the sky. This is actually not like a bird. It's like a medallion. It's a medal of an eagle it's like a bronze coloured medal with the wings outstretched, okay? So a symbol of freedom. This might be particularly for Americans. A symbol of freedom and power, knowledge, a symbol of looking at the big picture, okay? Seeing what's likely to happen. You don't even have to be psychic really to know, that some things are in train and what's going to happen if they continue the same way as they are currently, okay? You can see that when you take the big picture view. And if that's informed by your intuition, then you know you've got more certainty of being correct. And the card we come up with is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so very interestingly, this also came out for Geminis. This is a very motivated feminine energy who likes to achieve. Okay, she's got the baseball back there and she feels those fiery passions and she goes for it. She's sitting on a wooden throne because she does take action. There are yellow sunflowers here at the background suggesting happiness and that sense of achievement, and she's happy with what she's doing. Okay, she's sort of like an inspiration to other people, particularly mothers and you know, people who look at her and see her getting things done. So this royal feminine energy, the divine feminine here. She's got a Bengal or a wild cat here at her feet, suggesting that she's very instinctual and she goes with her gut feelings. Okay, gut feelings, the beginnings of a thing called clairsentience, and that is the ability to feel with your body what is going on. So, for example, somebody might say something to you and you know it's right, and so that resonates in your soul and you get goosebumps all over your body. So that is clairsentience as an example. Okay, happiness, achievement, feeling motivated. She's wearing a crown here with a whole lot of new buds in the crown, but they're probably hard for you to see. But this is a great card to finish up the month, caring Cancerians. Alrighty, I'm going to do a psychic summary and see what comes through for you now. Closing my eyes, there's a window here. There's a window of opportunity. It's actually snowing outside. Okay, this has got two different meanings. You're either in the southern hemisphere, New Zealand, Australia, in the alpine regions, or there could be a sense of isolation outside. That might be from, for example, COVID lockdowns. But I see it snowing and you're in your home and it is comfortable, although you may feel like you want to go out. Okay, so again, I see the fish. The fish is a symbol of your subconscious messages coming up that you follow. And in the early days, the Christians used the sign of the fish, which was known as ichthys, to let other Christians know that they were in touch with what was going on deep within. Okay, the Christ consciousness coming up through the subconscious. Again, I see a power plug, which is plugging into a wall. So feeling more powerful, having more energy, more vitality, more well-being. You may do something to improve your well-being in some way, caring Cancerians. Okay, now I'm just getting a sense here. Oh gosh, there's a big lion here in front of me on my right side with his feet like this. You know how cats sit, you know, but it's a lion. It's a male lion with a mane. Yeah. So a sense of strength coming through, and now they're showing me a whole lot of silver coins here, which says transformation, because it's change. It can be to do with money, but it is certainly transformation. This is about socializing, going out, having fun. They're showing me a whole lot of costume jewelry now, which is bling and fun. Okay, so get out in August, caring Cancerians, and have some fun in a safe way. Okay. Alrighty, I hope you found that helpful. Please give it a like, drop me a comment. I love to answer your comments and see how you're going. And if you're new, don't forget to click the subscribe button and also the notification bell. Hit that so you can find out what's going on, because I'm releasing a lot of videos now. Okay, most importantly, have a very wonderful month, caring Cancerians, and I shall see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.